Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got not a career mode video, not a F1 video, but my Premier League predictions for the 2023-24 season. So, let's get straight into it. I'm gonna go from bottom to the top, obviously. So relegation is first. Straight into it. Luton. I think Luton's going down. They're not. I'm surprised they're in the Premier League, to be honest. Didn't think they would make it, but I think they're going straight back down. So I'm gonna go for 20th for Luton. 19th. Um, hmm. I'm gonna go for Nottingham Forest. They had a pretty decent season last year, but I think this year is gonna be too much. I think they're going down. I thought were gonna go down last season, but they surprised a lot of people. So even me. So I think, but they're gonna go down this season. And our last relegation spot goes to. It's difficult, I think it's between, for me, it's between Everton, Sheffield, and maybe I think Burnley's gonna stay up. So, you know what? I'm gonna go for Sheffield. One of the teams that's coming up this season, or came up this season, I think they're gonna be on the last spot, or the first spot of the relegation in 18th. So yeah, that's relegation. So in 17th, maybe Everton. I don't know. It's difficult to say. They had they had two shite seasons in a row. Don't have any good players at the moment. They're struggling. So I'm just gonna put them there in the lower mid table. I'll maybe change it around as it goes on. But I think Everton, Palace, no, they're not there. Palace and let's go for Bournemouth and okay, so this is 5 spots. Yep, this is 5 spots. So I'm gonna say Wolves and you know what? West Ham. Maybe not 17th, but let's go. I think Bournemouth. No, let's go Bournemouth. Just surviving. West Ham 13th. Everton, Wolves and Palace. Yep. That looks about right. We'll see, but in my opinion, I think Bournemouth just survives it. They go on to another Premier League season and then these 3 go down. Okay, now for the higher mid-table. Fulham, Villa, Brentford. I forgot about Burnley. Okay, I'm gonna put West Ham there and Burnley here. forgot about Burnley. uh, let's put Burnley 1 down. Oh, but Palace? No, let's leave. Okay, I'm gonna leave Burnley at 13th for now. West Ham is pretty high up. And I'm gonna say Brighton. I know that they have Europa League this season, but the thing is they lost all their pretty good midfielders. I mean, McAllister went to Liverpool. Caicedo is on his way to Liverpool, maybe Chelsea. So that was basically their midfield, those two. So, and they have a lot of games this season with being in the Europa League. They maybe not 12th. I'm gonna put them 9th. Aston Villa 11th. Brentford, Fulham. Okay. So Brentford 8th. Brighton, Fulham, Aston Villa, West Ham. Now for the Europa or the Conference League. Which of these teams? You know what? I think Newcastle drop off this season. They haven't made that big of signings. I know Tonali was a big signing, but it's one player. So we all thought that they would make big signings, but I mean, you can't make that big signings in your first season that you get a takeover, or second season. So I know they're in Champions League. That's another thing. They're in the Champions League, so a lot more games this season. I think they don't make it. I think they drop off in the Premier League. And yep, at least of those 7 teams, I think they will finish the lowest. Now for Europa League. Okay, so the thing is, Spurs. Spurs. No, I'm gonna put Newcastle there. They still drop off, but Spurs with Harry Kane going to Bayern at the moment, I don't think Spurs. I forgot. I didn't really forgot about Spurs, but I still think Newcastle will drop off, and Spurs will at least make Conference League this season. I think they will. Along with Newcastle Europa League, I think Chelsea. They made a lot of signings, but Nkunku is already injured, so that's their striker gone. They haven't got another one. They're going for Caicedo. If they sign him, then I don't think they make Champions League. I think Liverpool will be back with their new midfield. Arsenal will still be there, Man City obviously, and Man United. So for the top 4, Man United, Arsenal, and Liverpool. Not in that order. I'm gonna go for Man United 4th, and I think Arsenal 3rd. I think their season to win the Premier League was last season. Liverpool hadn't. They had it in the disastrous season. Chelsea was shite. And Man United figured things out in the first season with new manager. They needed to find their way a bit. So, and Arsenal and Man City obviously they finished strong obviously, but they didn't start it off that well in the Premier League. So I think the season for Arsenal to win it was last season. I think Liverpool will be back. Man United will build on that season, that last season. Chelsea will be sort of back. It's not 10th like last season, or 12th. Finished 12th, I think. So they will be back to Europa League, I think, and yeah, Liverpool new midfield. I think if anyone pushes Man City to a title, it's Liverpool this season. And that's a big if. So, and Man City obviously champions. So that's a big if, but I think if it's going to be a team, it's going to be Liverpool, just because they've done before in previous seasons. They've shown that they can do it. And yep, that's basically it. Oh, and I'm also gonna do Champions League winner. Difficult to say. I think Real Madrid's obviously a shout. They're every season they're up there. Man City obviously now that they've won it eventually, they also are contenders, but I don't think they're gonna be that strong this season. They probably still win the Premier League, but maybe not a treble again. So Champions League. I'm gonna say Real Madrid just because it's Real Madrid. Back to back. They're not unbeatable, obviously not. They lost Man City last season, but
So I am confusion.
they've won the most Champions Leagues. They're pretty competitive in the Champions League. So I'm gonna go Real Madrid. FA Cup. Let's go for. I think Man United will do well again in the FA Cup. Arsenal will maybe not, but it's between Man United and Liverpool who wins the FA Cup for me. I think Man City will also be up there, but like I said, I don't think they'll be that strong this season. I'm gonna go for. Let's go for Liverpool. I'm gonna go for Liverpool. I think we might win a couple of trophies this season. Maybe. Not the Premier League, but I think FA Cup. Carabao Cup, I'm gonna go for Man City. They haven't won it in a couple of years now, but still they probably gonna win it eventually again. So maybe this year. And then Europa League, Liverpool. As easy as that. I think we should win it. If we don't win it, then there's serious questions to be asked. But I think with our squad now, and I mean, we shouldn't really be in the Europa League. So it will be a good confidence booster if we can win the Europa League this season. And then we're back into the Champions League next season. So, and then top scorer for the Premier League. I mean, Erling Haaland. Show me someone that doesn't go for Erling Haaland top scorer. Harry Kane's not going to be here. He's going to Bayern. And Salah, maybe, if Liverpool are back. If we are back and up and running from the first game, which is Sunday, 2 days from now, it will be interesting to see. But I think Haaland takes Golden Boot. And yeah, the clean sheets, no, I'm not gonna really predict that. Also not the assist. Maybe Kevin De Bruyne again. Not really that. Don't really care about that. Just the Golden Boot. So that's my predictions for the 2023-24 season. Not just Premier League, but also Champions League and FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and also Europa League. Oh, The only reason I did the Europa League is because of Liverpool being in it this year. I'm not gonna do it normally because I don't really watch it. I'm gonna have to this year, obviously. Okay, so that is my predictions for the 23-24 season. Hope you all enjoyed. Comment down below if you want to the teams you think are gonna win the Premier League and Champions League. You don't have to comment the whole table, just the winners and maybe Golden Boot as well. See how close you are. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And see you in the next one. Peace.